Hello there, and welcome back to my little bit of Mexico. Now, Mexico is considered to be quite a dangerous place, and it is in certain areas. If you go to certain parts of Zacatecas, I think if you want to go to Jerez, the magic town there, and the roads there can be dangerous, and the road from Monterrey up to Laredo in Texas is also a dangerous place, and in areas of Michoacan and other places, yes, there is danger that is lurking around. But really, I would say the United States is a more dangerous place to be in. After all, there are so many school shootings, something you don't really see here in Mexico. Yes, there are some shootings, some violence in schools, but you don't really get so many people killed in one fell swoop. Maybe one person has been killed, two in some places. Now, the US and other countries always say that Mexico is quite a dangerous place. And in many ways, yes, you could say it is. Cartels do control much of Mexico. And if you go to Zacatecas, especially to the magic town of Jerez, it can be dangerous along there. And then in Michoacan, there are dangers too. But in relation to the United States, the US is a far more dangerous place to go to. Especially when you look at mass shootings. There are some shootings here in Mexico, but in terms of school shootings, you might find one person, maybe two people are killed in a shooting. But if you look at how it has been in the United States between, I think, like 2020 to 2023, over 250,000 American kids have been killed in school shootings. That's about 46,000 kids have been killed every year. Whereas in Mexico, there have been 26.6 people killed per 100,000 over a year. I can't remember which year, but I don't know what it is. And the Americans have this obsession about their Second Amendment, that they have the right to bear arms. Sorry about that. And that they have the right to have a gun. But really, if you look at the full Second Amendment, it says that an American has the right to bear arms in a militia against a foreign power or a domestic government which is not doing the best as it should be doing, rather like now, I guess. And this is that real irritation about the American Second Amendment is that people rewrite it in their own way of thinking. But really, when you look at other countries, the access to guns is very limited. I mean, here in Mexico, there is only one place here in Mexico where anybody can buy a gun, and that is in Mexico City and at a military establishment. And you have to go through many things, a long process to get a gun. So it's not like Americans say that, oh, it's a lawless place in Mexico where guns are available to everybody. Actually, the guns that come, that people can get, especially the cartels, come from the United States. And in fact, the Americans export them quite badly here into Mexico. But when you look at gun deaths, like today, I read that a man killed 8 children in domestic violence, an event that happened in Shreveport, Louisiana, actually in 3 different places. What's wrong with our northern neighbors? Whereas when it comes to other countries and gun violence, in 1996, this happened in both countries, actually. In Britain, there was the Dunblane massacre of school children in Scotland. And immediately after I can't remember how many children were killed, but immediately after, the British government said, okay, no more guns, you're not allowed to buy guns in the UK. It caused a little problem, maybe among people who are event shooters for the Olympics, but we all accepted it. And in Australia, at Port Arthur, in the same year, there was a mass shooting there too. And the Australian government said, no more guns. And everybody in Australia said, okay, yeah, we accept that. And since then, in both Britain and Australia, there have never been mass shootings. Say the same thing in the United States, and everybody is up in arms, as it were. Arms, guns, and everybody is, we're being restricted on having guns. But who in their right mind needs a gun in their home? Especially assault rifles. They're the big thing, having an AR, whatever, in the United States. And I can't understand the way of thinking, this gun is for defense. But it's an assault rifle. Have you ever seen anybody buy a defense rifle? An assault rifle is something you buy if you're going to attack Iran or Iraq. It's not something you have to protect the home. That's why here in Mexico, the way of looking at guns is that you don't need one. And if you do, you have to prove that you need one. And it's the same in Britain and Australia and other sane countries in the world. It's just our northern neighbours don't seem to have a certain degree of sanity. So really, which is the more dangerous country, United States or Mexico? At least here in Mexico, when you send your children to school, and other countries, when you do the same, the child will return home and you won't have to worry about it. In the United States, when your child goes to school, there's always a doubt that they will return home in one piece. Anyway, that's my view on gun violence. Here in Mexico, you do know that your children are going to return home safely. And yeah, here in Mexico, it is a far safer land than over the border to the north with our neighbors. So, if you have liked this video, please like and subscribe from those buttons down below. Please add your comments, and it's always nice to see people's comments, whether good or bad. Sometimes the bad ones, I do have a problem with, but I always accept them. So please, as I say, like and subscribe, and I will answer the comments as I can. Bye for now. See you all very soon.